Well, a very good afternoon, and the warmest of welcomes I extend to all. Welcome along here on behalf of the good team at EVES to our auction room. And of course to our owners, welcome into you, and may extend the hand of gratitude for entrusting the exceptional team here at EVES with the marketing of your very fine property. It certainly has been our great privilege. Leading the auction team today, we are joined by our sales manager, the absolutely fabulous Nikki Tracy. Assisting on the technology will we have the miraculous Sharni and Natasha. Now these fine ladies, they will be displaying feats of both numerical and technological dexterity as they are in charge of the all-important bidding sequences we will see on screen beside us here. And of course the astute among you will know by now that Louis MacDonald is my name, and it's an absolute pleasure to be conducting proceedings, but more simply here to guide you good folk on your journey to ownership. And of course throughout the campaign, our Lady Jayden King and Angie Pringle, well, they have been very diligent in furnishing you with documentation which will aid in your purchasing decision here this morning, I'm on Irish time. This morning, and of course they will have provided you with a copy of the Real Estate Authority's approved guide to sale and purchase agreements. They will also have supplied you with a copy of the auction terms and particulars from which we work. And to those terms and particulars I shall take you now, good folk, as we run through the conduct of auction. It will come as no surprise to you that our owners will offer up the property subject to that confidential written reserve price. Subject to that reserve price being reached, I'm permitted to sell the property to the highest bidder among you. Our owners will have granted me that exclusive right as auctioneer to place bids on their behalf. That is what we refer to as the vendor bid. Any vendor bids that I do place, well, they will be clearly identified to you as such. Ironically, I shall use the term vendor bid. Any vendor bids that I do place, well, they will only ever occur well below that reserve price where the property is clearly not for sale. As auctioneer, I may execute my right to refuse a bid if I do not deem it to be in the best interests of our owners. If a dispute during the bidding happens to arise, I shall simply arbitrate that dispute. Alas, I shall be your numerical conductor throughout the sweet symphony of the bidding. Follow my lead along to the grand finale of the call, which will be signified by the percussive beat of my gavel coming down in the rostrum like so. If you so happen to find yourself in that very fortunate position of holding the highest bid, well, congratulations, you will be deemed to be our purchaser. Your obligations are simply twofold: sign your name on the memorandum of contract and pay a deposit of an easy 10% of the purchase price. Bidders and buyers, good folks, at this juncture it would be ample if you do have any questions pertaining to the conduct of auction. Jolly good, I shall take from your silence that you're as comfortable with these terms as I am, as we proceed forward to our offering of today, brought to the rostrum by Jayden King and Angie Pringle. They bring to your attention number 318 of Kamo Road of Kamo, more formally described as an estate in freehold, enveloping a some 885 square metres more or less, as we say, being lot 4 deposit plan 39270, fully contained and described on that record of title volume NA 1335 4033 of the North Auckland Land Registry. Vacant possession, well, it is on offer on that settlement date described as 15 working days from the date of this agreement. We look toward our offering here. The offering, a charming home that embodies the essence of 1950s New Zealand architecture. The solidly built brick and tile home stands as most certainly a testament of craftsmanship, offering not only a residence but a wonderful piece of New Zealand iconic history. Nestled on the spacious section, the property provides ample room for various outdoor activities or your gardening endeavours. The generous proportions of the section allow for the creative landscaping ideas to flourish, making the outdoors an extension of your living space. For your comfort, the home is most certainly equipped with the heat pump and the fireplace. These heating options ensure a cosy place to come home to, even in the cooler months. Perched upon an elevated section, the home offers not only picturesque views toward the city, encapsulating those surrounding mountain ranges, but also a sense of privacy. Featuring the garage with additional storage space for your belongings and catering to your practical needs, the setup not only provides a secure parking for your vehicles, but also the necessary room for all your personal belongings. harmoniously positioned within walking distance to the family-friendly community of Kamo. With the parks in close proximity, there is no shortage of outdoor spaces for the kids, the adults to unwind, and families to bond over leisurely activities. Situated in that excellent location, this home boasts the convenience of being within walking distance to the Kamo township and the Kamo schools, the vibrant energy of the township with its cafes, its retail and its services. It's just a leisurely stroll away. Meanwhile, the proximity to the schools, well, that adds that extra layer of ease for families with young layers. Bidders and buyers, good folks, simply a wonderful home for your consideration as I simply welcome your participation. Bidders and buyers, I am in your hands as I seek now for that opening bid, that fair place to start.
450.
At 450, certainly an optimistic start, but I welcome you in, madam, and nice to meet you and good to see you. At 450,000, the opening bid with my lamplighter, and I look immediately for 500 to move us forward from there. But at 450,000, blows that started often finish it, but at 450,000, and I look for 500,000 at this juncture. That would be the ample and predominant place to put you in front. But at 450,000, as it stands at the back of the room and lands with me here at 450,000, first call then, looking for that 500 to move us forward. Second call, third and final opportunity to put you in front, but with my gentle lady bidder at 450,000. Madam, it seems it's just you and
I know. I could go 470.
Look, I'm going to move us along a little bit on our owner's behalf, okay? I'll put a vendor bid at 500,000, okay? And I'll tempt you back in on top of that. It seems it's just you and I. If I can invite you back in above 500,000 with a vendor bid on our owners.
505, but that would be my lot.
If you go 510, I'll pause and I'll have a conversation with our owner, and we'll have a conversation.
505.
505. An astute bid it is indeed, but it is a live bid and it's with you at 505,000. The bid as it lands and stands at the back of the room. It's normally like a marriage and it's all uphill from here, but at 505, and I'm assistant, but an astute bid with you, madam, at 505,000. Any advance, otherwise auction is alive and paused. First call then at 505, second call, third and final. Well, would you look at that? Auction is live and paused. It's just you and I, madam. Look, we'll have a conversation with you. We'll have a conversation with owners, and we'll see if we can get you across the line.
Sure.
Thank you very much for your patience, folks. I can reveal, look, the bid is as it lands and stands at 505,000. From here, look, I'll look to 520, as I say, to move us forward with a mere 15 on the rise, but at 520 I look forward to put yourself in front. Certainly good buy, and at that I should see more hands up than a bank robbery for 318 at Kamo Road. At 520 I look for now. First call then for that opportunity to put yourself in front. Second call, or I'll simply pass the property in and you will enter that deep dark abyss of the conditional market. Enjoy the transparency. Enjoy the privilege of being in the auction room here today. Third and final opportunity before I pass it in. Jolly well, Jayden. It seems that they'd rather speak to you than me, and I cannot blame them for a moment, perhaps a little shy today. But I do take rejection very personally indeed. Well, that concludes our auction here today at EVES. Thank you for your attendance. Thank you to those viewing online. I look forward to hosting you in our auction room and getting you on your journey to ownership very, very soon indeed. Good morning.